What's the difference between nonprofit bookkeeping and for-profit bookkeeping? Well, if bookkeeping were sandwiches, it would be something like this. In the for-profit world, we'd get this. Okay, yeah, there. So, for the profit businesses, let's just go to the grocery store, get one of those trays for sandwiches, get some meat choices, some bread choices, some cheese choices. There's the random condiments like mayonnaise and some lettuce and tomato. They can each just make up their own situation with the choices we're providing on the platter. It'll be good enough, no problem at all. Pretty easy. Go to the grocery store, get a platter of things, let the businesses work it out on their own. But in the nonprofit world, it ends up being something like this.
Is a whole wheat bread, and then we're gonna have some roast beef.
Okay, yeah, what we need a sandwich, cheddar,
Yeah, okay,
and
so what I need is
some
sandwich
that's
in a
and
wrap,
one spinach,
and we
want
some
so what I need is a lot of bacon
I
and
want
some turkey,
vinaigrette,
and I'd like
I want
it in
all
a
the
salad
lettuce
form,
choices,
and I only want tomatoes,
all the
no
vegetables in there
onions,
as
I
well,
want mostly
and then
spinach,
toast it.
and
Man.
I want the whole situation tossed well.
In the nonprofit world, we are dealing with the board of directors that needs to fully understand the financial statements. We have grants that we need to submit information to. There's grants that give us money in advance and just say go out and spend. There's people that give money in advance and say better report everything to us and you have to turn in every receipt, right? There's grants that say, hey, we'll give you 15% on top of all these expenses to cover your administration, which is great because some years ago, there was virtually no money for overhead administration and nonprofits were barely able to pay a bookkeeper to do the work. So times have changed, which is great. But for the nonprofit world, different grants have different expectations. They have different categories. They have different ways that they cover overhead. Maybe they just say you can add on 15%. Maybe they say you have to turn in every receipt proving you spent 15% on these particular staff members or this particular program. And it just turns into layer after layer of specialty. And so what we have to do for nonprofit bookkeeping is have a system that doesn't go into complete chaos because we have things that the board expects and wants from us, things that the executive director expects and wants from us, and things that our funders want from us. And then on top of everything, nonprofits should be doing an annual report, and that annual report includes financial data. And then there's the 990. So in the for-profit world where we have the business owner needs, we got the IRS, we got GAAP rules, we can pretty much go from there. In the nonprofit world, we have all these different grants from federal and state agencies and foundations, and everybody has a different thing that they want, different categories, different rules around how to spend the money. And so nonprofit bookkeeping is the most difficult bookkeeping there is to do. And that's the difference between for-profit and nonprofit.